Hey everyone, it's Brittany. I'm here with Alex. Alex will be joining us for class today. Alex has spent a lot of time building strength, not as much time lengthening his muscles. So he's working through a lot of muscle tightness. If you're also working through a lot of muscle tightness, Alex is great to follow along with. Today will be part 2 in our 2-part series on unlocking tight backs through gravity yoga. Now, gravity yoga is targeted mobility training. It involves holding stretches for a longer period of time, and we do so passively relaxed so that we can slowly start to lengthen out the muscles. So that means more mobility in everyday life and less low back pain, less overall muscle and back pain. So we will need a mat today or somewhere soft to work on, and you'll need blocks. If you don't have blocks, you can reach for a pillow or you could get a blanket and wrap that up. All right, we'll get started establishing the breath that we'll be using throughout class today, and that's our 4 to 8 breath. That's an inhale through the nose to the count of 4 and exhale the mouth to the count of 8. The inhale is a slight whisper sound like a, and the exhale is a, like you're fogging up a mirror. And we'll be looping back to this breath throughout class because it helps to relax the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's tendency to lock up when we try to stretch out. So go ahead and put your hands on your knees. Bring your chin parallel to the earth. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. You can close your eyes here. And we'll begin. Take a breath through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open mouth, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open mouth, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open mouth, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And go ahead and breathe naturally. You can open your eyes. If you struggle with exhaling to the count of 8, it could be that you're breathing out too fast. So breathe out nice and slow. We'll go ahead and get started standing up. Going into our moon squats. Take your feet out wide, toes out slightly. Cross your forearms, make fists. Sit back like you're going back into a chair. And then inhale and cross your arms, spread your fingers, open your chest, look up. Exhale, sit back down, make fists, drop your head, weights in the heels. Inhale, uncross your arms, spread your fingers, look up, broaden your collarbones. Exhale, cross your forearms, make fists, drop your head. Inhale and cross, stretch, expand. Exhale, cross your forearms, make fists, sit back. And then we'll pause here, relax your arms down to the ground, relax your head. Moon squats help to articulate all the muscles and the major joints in the body, just waking everything up for some deep stretching that's to come. We'll take one more round of that. Cross your forearms, make fists. Breathe in, open up, expand, look up, open your chest. Exhale, make fists, cross your forearms, sit back, drop your head. Inhale and cross your arms, spread your fingers. Exhale, sit back, cross your forearms. Breathe in, expand, open up. Exhale, cross your forearms, sit back. And breathe in, expand back up. Exhale, cross your forearms, make tight fists, sit back. Now relax your hands down to the earth. Bring your knees down to the earth as well. And come to tabletop position. Wrists are underneath your shoulders. Knees are underneath your hips. Take a deep breath in, drop your belly, arch your back, lift your tailbone and the crown of your head up. Exhale, press into your hands, round your back, chin to chest, look for the top of your thighs. Breathe in, arch your back, drop your belly, look forward, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, round your spine, press your hands into the earth. Breathe in, arch your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, round. Breathe in, arch, drop your belly. And exhale, press the floor away, round your spine, chin to chest. And come to a neutral tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, and then press your hips up and back to down dog. Take a couple rounds here to pedal out your feet. Now we're going to take a variation of down dog. We're going to step our feet out wide, wider than normal. So if you're on a yoga mat, you'll be off your yoga mat. And then bring your hands to match where your feet are. This is a wide down dog. Walk your hands in about one handprint. Now drop your head completely. Relax your head. Bend into your knees as much as you need to so that you feel the stretch in your hamstrings, the muscles in the back of your thighs. Your heels don't need to be on the floor. Your heels can be up. You want your arms straight. Spread your fingers nice and wide, grip the floor. And close your eyes if you want. We'll go back to our breath. Breathe in through your nose. And breathe out your mouth. Inhale back through your nose. And then back out your mouth. Try to relax your muscles as much as possible here. Continuing to relax your head. Hold very little tension in your neck. Just let your neck take a break from holding the weight of your head up. Now we're getting a nice stretch into our calves, our hamstrings, our low back. And with our hands out wider than normal, we're getting a nice stretch in our shoulders. So we're stretching along the back side of the body while also strengthening the front side of the body. Down dog is a really nice stretch to take too when you first wake up in the morning. When we sleep at night, we develop fuzz in between the fascial layers. So that's when we wake up, we have the tendency to want to stretch. Your body wants to get rid of that fuzz. But if we neglect stretching for a long time, that fuzz starts to harden, which is why our mobility starts to lessen more and more as the years go on. But you can start to get that mobility back, especially with these long, cold stretches, where we're relaxing the muscles and slowly lengthening them back out so that we can regain that mobility. We have about 30 more seconds here. Go through one more round of breath. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out your mouth. See if you can bring your chest a little bit closer towards the top of your thighs. Relax your head. And slowly walk your hands back in towards the center. Lower your knees down towards the earth. Good. Now take your yoga mat. If you don't have a yoga mat, you can use a blanket. Fold it in half. And then bring your knees onto the mat. Reach for blocks if you have them. Spread your knees out wide. We're coming into frog pose. Alex is going to take a variation where he's going to bring his big toes to touch. I'm going to go into the full frog. So I'm going to bring my ankles in line with my knees, and then I'm going to flex my feet. Okay. So you can use your hands to straighten your arms, or you can come down to your forearms. If you have blocks, you can utilize your blocks and come down to your forearms. Relax your head down. This is a really intense stretch for the inside of the thighs, the outside of the thighs. We're working our abductors. And this is where the stretch reflex comes in really strongly, because our body's trying to protect our reproductive organs, right? We don't normally stretch this way. Your body's just trying to protect you. It doesn't know what's happening. So that's why we relax our muscles. And we return back to the breath. Breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out your mouth. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through your nose. And then exhale out your mouth. You're also getting a nice stretch into your low back. This is a really nice way to reset your hips too. If you spend a lot of time sitting throughout the day, if you have tight hips, opening them up this way can reset them and start to increase the mobility in the rest of your spine. Good. Now slowly work your way out of that. Come onto your hands. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, and then bring your knees back in slowly. Okay. Now, if your yoga mat is folded in half, unfold it. And come onto your knees. Tuck your toes underneath your feet. And then sit back onto your heels. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Puff your chest up. And then look up towards the sky. Extend your spine. So our toes are tucked so that we're getting a stretch into our feet, the most used and abused part of our body, but we rarely stretch our feet. So we're leaving the tension that's built up in our feet. We're opening up our quads, the top of our thighs. And then squeeze your shoulder blades together, broaden your collarbones, and press your hands down towards your heels. Continue to look up. Feel your chest spreading apart. Your shoulders are retracting. Get a nice grip with your hands. You can close your eyes and breathe in through your nose. And exhale out your mouth. Relax your muscles as much as possible. Breathe back in through your nose. And then out your mouth. So in order to free up the back, we need to front open the body. That's why we're opening up our quads, opening up our shoulders, our chest. Our thoracic spine, the upper back area, is a source of a lot of tightness for us because of all the hunching over we do, looking at our phone, working at a desk. If you tend to cross your arms a lot throughout the day, that's closing up your chest more. So this is a very vulnerable, tight area. And it's also our body trying to protect our vital organs, our heart, our lungs. So just allow your body to relax. This also increases our lung capacity to open up the muscles in our chest. Good, we're almost there. And then relax, ungrip your hands, come down, bring your hands down, untuck your toes, and you can take some taps with your feet, shake it out. Now reach for one of your blocks. If you don't have a block, you can use your pillow, you can roll that up. And slowly roll all the way back. You're gonna take the block or a pillow, and if you have a block, use the medium height, and you're gonna slide it underneath your back to your sacrum. Now your sacrum is your low back, so it's just gonna go long ways like this. Good, now relax your legs straight, relax your arms. Hands are up, tuck your chin to the chest. You can close your eyes here. We're opening up the pelvis, flushing the hips out. Pressing the hips the opposite way from what we do pretty much all day is stand up straight or hinge back into a chair. So when we increase the mobility in our pelvis, we free up the mobility in our spine. And this also is really great for low back pain. A lot of low back pain comes from having tight hamstrings, tight hips, tight shoulders. Let your body just melt over the block. This is one pose that you can be completely passive, relaxed in. Return to your breath. Breathe in through your nose. And then back out your mouth. Inhale back through your nose. And then back out your mouth. Allow your hips to melt over the blocks. Relax your thighs. Relax your shoulders. Now bend your knees. Bring the soles of your feet to the earth. Lift your hips up. And then remove the block from underneath your hips. Lift your right leg up, cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh. You can stay like this, or you can reach through to the back of your thigh or to the shin. And then bring your knees in closer towards your chest. And tuck your chin to your chest. Draw your knees in. And then open your arms wide to a T, or you can goalpost your arms onto the floor and gently let your knees drift over towards the left side. You can keep the back of the head on the earth, or you can turn your head and look for your right hand to complete the twist in your spine. And you can take your left hand and place it on top of your right thigh to intensify the stretch even more. Supine twists, when you lay on the ground and twist like this, is also really great for relieving back pain. So if your back's hurting throughout the day, this is something nice to do. Or especially after a workout, if you really feel like your low back hurts after a workout, do a supine twist. It helps to reset the spine. And slowly come back through center. And then uncross your legs, bring the right sole of the foot to the earth. Pick up your left leg, put the left ankle on top of the right thigh. You can stay like this, or you can reach through, interlace your finger on the inner thigh, the back of the thigh, or reach for the outside of your calf, for your shin. And then draw the knees in closer towards your chest. And then open your arms out wide to a T, or you can goalpost your arms and let your knees slowly drift over towards the right side. You can keep the back of the head on the earth, or you can turn to look over towards your left hand to complete the twist in your spine. And then you can take your right hand and put it on top of your left thigh. Put a little pressure there to intensify the twist. Just slowly wringing out the spine. The more you stretch, the more you hydrate your connective tissue, which helps to reduce inflammation. All right, now slowly bring your knees back through center, uncross your legs, and then let your legs lay down straight, arms beside you, palms up. For final Shavasana, just let your body totally be relaxed. Relax your ankles, relax your thighs, relax your stomach. Let your hips fall heavy. Let your shoulders fall heavy. And let your breath be natural. Let your body fully relax. Allow it to soak up all the benefits from the deep stretching. And slowly start to bring movement back into your fingers and your toes. And shake your head side to side. And then bend your knees and roll to one side. And then slowly press yourself up to a seated position. So we end class with our 4-4 breath. It's an inhale through the nose to the count of 4, and exhale back out the nose to the count of 4. So we can just even out the breath. So put your hands on your knees. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Bring your chin parallel to the earth. You can close your eyes here if you'd like. Breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale back out the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the nose. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale them out the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Breathe in through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. And breathe out back out the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Place one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. May this practice heal and strengthen your body and mind. May this practice heal and strengthen your body and mind. Really great job. Thanks for being here. Alex, thanks for being here. How are you feeling?
Kind of in this weird little state of euphoria.
Ooh.
It feels very good.
Good, yay. All right, thanks for being here, and I hope to see you again soon.